Good morning, viewers. I welcome you all in my today's class. आज एक्चुअली हैरी एब्सेंट हो गया है, पता नहीं क्या हो गया उसे. So sorry about that. So now coming to in my previous video, we have seen about different types of organoleptic agents, right? So in today's class, we will discuss about pharmaceutical stabilizers. So let's get started. Pharmaceutical stabilizers. For me, it is one of the most important excipients. Now you may wonder why this excipient is so important and what is this stabilizer all about. Before explaining about this, I just wanted you to see this video clip first. बीसी रुक, आज तेरी खैर नहीं. आज तुझे मैं इतना मारूंगा कि मार मार के तेरा हुलिया बिगाड़ दूंगा. अबे ओ चमन, सुन, मैं भी देखता हूँ तू कैसे इसे हाथ लगाता है. भाई तू डर मत, मैं तेरे साथ हूँ. तू हाथ तो लगा के दिखा. बीसी वही हाथ ऐसी जगह डालूंगा कि जब तू हगने बैठेगा ना, पहले हाथ निकलेगा फिर निकलेगी टट्टी. मुझे औकात मत सिखा, ठीक है ना. बीसी तेरी क्या औकात है बे, इतना मारूंगा ना अकल ठिकाने आ जाएगी अभी तेरी. क्या बीसी, ज़्यादा मत बोल, अपनी औकात में रह, ठीक है ना. क्या भाई लोग, हम यहाँ घूमने आए हैं और तुम लोग फिर से शुरू हो गए. बस करो यार, लड़ना बंद करो. इसमें तुम दोनों की कोई गलती नहीं है, बस हालात ही ऐसे थे. क्या कर सकते हैं अब, छोड़ो, जाने दो. घूमने आए हैं तो घूमने का मज़ा लेते हैं यारो. Now since you have watched the video, you can see that in both the situation how this man was trying to handle the situation, or we can say that stabilizing the situation. Like in first case how this man was trying to protect his friend from the enemy, and in second case how he was trying to stop the fight between his two friends. So pharmaceutical stabilizers also acts like this man that is trying to stabilize the situation. So basically pharmaceutical stabilizers are those substances which tries to maintain the stability of formulation by protecting the component of formulation from unwanted incompatibilities like microorganisms, adverse conditions, immiscibility problems, and etc. Now coming to its importance, as we all know that in case of dosage form, stability is a major concern to all the pharmacists. Therefore, these stabilizers plays a god role for all the pharmacists. That is, they reduce the stability problem in dosage form. Now since you have understood about pharmaceutical stabilizers and its importance in pharmaceuticals, now let me introduce our pharmaceutical stabilizers. There are mainly four types of stabilizers, that is preservative, antioxidant, emulsifier and suspending agent. So in today's class we will see about only preservative and antioxidants. The remaining two we will see them in emulsion and suspension. Now let's see them one by one. These preservatives are hydrophobic substances which prevent the formulation from contamination and spoilage by the microorganisms. Now you may wonder how these preservatives prevent the formulation. Here you can see in this diagram, basically what happens is that these hydrophobic substances interact with the protein structure of the microbe and they eventually destroy the protein structure, which kills the microbe, and thus they prevent the formulation from contamination. Now you see, प्रिजर्वेटिव का काम स्टेबिलिटी बढ़ाने का नहीं, बट उसका मेन काम है फॉर्मुलेशन को योग्य बनाना ताकि पेशेंट्स इजीली फॉर्मुलेशन को यूज़ कर सके. नाउ वी ऑल नो दैट preservatives basically protect the formulation against the microorganisms. But let me clear you one thing. In pharmaceuticals, we don't use the word microbes directly, but instead of that, we call them as harmful, objectable or opportunistic substances. Now according to USP, harmful substances are those microbes or the toxins of microbes that cause diseases or infections. Objectable substances are those microbes which cause disease by interrupting the function of drug, and opportunistic substances are those microbes which cause disease to newborns or debilitated person. नाउ हमारे 3 तरह के मेन डोसेज फॉर्म होते हैं, दैट इज सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड सेमी सॉलिड। ना उन तीनों में से प्रिजर्वेटिव्स मेनली लिक्विड डोसेज फॉर्म एंड स्पेशली ओरल प्रिपरेशंस के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है, और बाकी सब में थोड़ा बहुत यूज़ होता है प्रिजर्वेटिव्स का। Now you see, in case of oral preparations, acid preservatives is widely used. For example, para-benzoic acid esters. For emulsions, sorbic acid is a preservative of choice. Parabens are also used very popularly in oral preparation due to its low toxicity, odorless in nature, and they do not discolor very easily. But you see, they are also having certain disadvantages like low aqueous solubility, and they are not effective against gram-negative bacteria. But these parabens can also be used in combination with phenoxydienol and imidazolidinyl urea, also known as German 2, in order to improve their activity against gram-negative bacteria. The optimum temperature at which this preservative should be added in oral preparation is 70 to 75 degrees centigrade. If this temperature exceeds, which can lead to hydrolysis of preservative. For oral preparations, there is a very good preservative available in the market named as Dowsil 200, and here are some of the important properties of that marketed preservatives. Preservative efficiency is nothing but the minimum concentration of preservative required or should be used to prevent the growth of microbes in the formulation. Preservative efficiency can be measured by the following techniques. That is, first one is by simply determining the physiochemical properties of the formulation. Second is by the help of ultracentrifuge technique, and third one is by direct dialysis. Now I recommend you all to just go through just remember the names of the technique. No need to go in the details. Remember one thing, preservative should be used in their desired concentration given in the Indian pharmacopoeia. If the concentration of preservatives exceeds, then the whole formulation will get destroyed. But don't worry, if the concentration of preservative gets exceed, there are certain compounds which neutralizes the excess amount of preservative. Like for example, azolectin, which neutralizes the excess amount of quaternary ammonium compounds, which are also known as cationic surfactants, and also polysorbate 20 or tween 20, which generally neutralizes the excess amount of parabens. Now coming to antioxidants, first let's understand what is oxidation and how oxidation of drug substance takes place. So oxidation is a chemical reaction that takes place between drug and oxygen molecule or free radicals. This reaction is catalyzed by heavy metals. Therefore, the end results of this reaction is that there is an loss of electron from the drug substance, which lead to change in the oxidation state of the drug substance or excipients present in the formulation. Now let's see how oxidation of drug substance takes place. As you can see in this diagram, oxidation involves 3 main steps. First step is initiation, where the free radicals are generated. In this step, when the light strikes the oxygen molecule, the enormous energy inside the light splits up the oxygen molecule into free radical atoms. These free radical atoms are deficient of electrons. Now coming to second step, that is propagation. In this case, the free radicals that are generated attacks the drug molecule and generates new free radicals. Now this new free radical will attack further drug molecule and this process will continue. And by this way, the drug molecule will continuously get degraded and oxidized until it reaches to step 3. Now step 3 is termination. In termination, when both free radicals react with each other and neutralize themselves, the entire process of oxidation gets terminated. Now you may wonder how heavy metals catalyze the oxidation reaction. To answer this question, it's actually pretty simple. Basically what happens is that heavy metals like platinum or palladium increases the interaction between the drug molecules and free radicals during the propagation step, thus increases the rate of oxidation process. Antioxidants are the chemical substances which prevents the oxidation of drug or excipient of a particular formulation. Now you may wonder how they do it, right? Well, they do it by two ways. First is by sacrificing themselves and second is by acting as a chain inhibitor. In this case, the oxidation state of antioxidant is higher than the drug substances. Therefore, whenever the free radicals comes to attack, they will attack the higher oxidation state compounds, that is they will attack the antioxidant instead of drug substances. Like this way, antioxidants sacrifices themselves and protect the drug substance. And also since these antioxidants are getting oxidized, so simultaneously the drug substance are undergoing reduction, thus developing a redox system. As a chain inhibitor, antioxidants break the chain elongation process during propagation by providing electrons or hydrogen atom to the free radicals and thus inhibits the oxidation process. There are mainly three types of antioxidants. First one is water-soluble antioxidant, which are also known as reducing agents. Second is lipid-soluble antioxidant, which are also known as true antioxidants. And the third one is chelating agents. In this case, the oxidation state of antioxidant is higher than the drug substances. Therefore, whenever the free radicals comes to attack, they will attack the higher oxidation state compounds, that is they will attack the antioxidant instead of drug substances. Like this way, antioxidants sacrifices themselves and protect the drug substance. And also since these antioxidants are getting oxidized, so simultaneously the drug substance are undergoing reduction, thus developing a redox system. During the propagation process, more amount of free radicals are generated, which causes chain reaction. Therefore, these lipid-soluble antioxidants serve as free radical acceptor. That is, they interact with free radicals and neutralize the effect of free radical and thus stops the oxidation process. We have understood that how heavy metals catalyze the oxidation process. Now we have to do something about these heavy metals. Don't worry, for them chelating agents are there. These substances basically interacts with the heavy metal and forms complexes, thus neutralizing the action of heavy metals and thus inhibits the oxidation process. Sometimes bisulfite may also undergo oxidation. Therefore, there are some typical substances that inhibit oxidation of bisulfite like phenol, aldehyde and etc.
So that is it for today's class. Let's meet in my new class with new pharmaceutics topic. आज का क्लास यही खत्म होता है. I hope तुम सभी को आज का क्लास समझ में आया होगा. If you all enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get further notifications. Do like and share my videos with others.